you. Monday's trial of a former Minneapolis police officer charged in the death of George Floyd is expected to begin as scheduled, despite a court ruling today. The Minnesota Court of Appeals has just ordered a judge to reconsider adding a third-degree murder charge against Derek Chauvin. According to the three-judge panel, the district court judge should have followed a recent precedent set by the appeals court when it affirmed a third-degree murder conviction of a former officer in a different case. Joining us now to talk more about Derek Chauvin's trial is criminal defense attorney Brian Watkins. Brian, welcome to NewsNation.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So how will this new development potentially impact the trial?
Well, what the prosecution is trying to do is add another potential charge where a jury could find him, the officer's guilty. And what they want to do is, you can picture it like a pyramid. Up at the top of the pyramid at the point is first-degree murder, and you have to have the most specific amount of intent and the most specific actions for that. And as you go down the pyramid and it gets broader, down here at the bottom is third-degree murder, where it will encompass more of a mens rea or more of a mental intent. And you don't have to actually specifically intend to murder an individual, but you can intend for something quite far from murder and still be found guilty. And that's what the prosecution's trying to do, is basically open up their ability to get a conviction of at least one charge.
So this reconsideration, this decision was based on another case. What was the judge's reasoning in reconsidering this?
Well, that case concerned an officer who fired a weapon out of his patrol car while he was actually driving, and there were bystanders standing by. And what the court ruled in that case is that, yes, that is third-degree murder because he acted reckless and indifferent to other people's lives. And the fact that there was a bicyclist driving by when he fired shots at the suspect, they said that was very serious and that bicyclist could have been hurt. And that's what a third-degree murder charge is about, is that you act so reckless that you could hurt other people. Now, clearly, the defense said clearly that's not the case in this, because putting a knee on George Floyd's neck in no way could have hurt others. And that was their case. However, the appellate court ruled that the trial court could reconsider it. The jury, of course, can reject it or not reject it. The question is whether or not it would be presented to the jury.
And all eyes are on this case. It's received a lot of attention. What are the broader implications with this new development?
Well, like I said, the prosecution wants to get conviction of at least something. And then, that's what they're doing, what we call hedging the bet. And, they're not sure that they can convict him of the more serious crimes. And they want to give as much options as possible for a jury to be able to hang their hat on and find him guilty of at least one thing. And that's what their goal and motivation is in doing this.
All right, Brian Watkins, thank you very much for joining us tonight on NewsNation. We appreciate it.
Thank you.